Hi, Jen Gilchrist here, your soul success mentor. I work with women who know they have a message that's important to get out in the world and have a real desire to make an impact on the world in a positive way. And today I'm going to do a reading for April 4th through 10th to help find alignment and inspiration and clarity upon the path of really getting your message out into the world in a bigger way. That's definitely been a nudge I'm feeling for myself, and I've been noticing that within my clients as well, is this real call to step out and get your message out to even wider audiences. And sometimes that can bring up some things, right? So I'm going to do a reading with a deck from Doreen Virtue, the Ascended Masters deck, to give us some insights and inspirations for the coming week. All right, let's see what they have to say. Energy healing. So this is the Merlin card. This has a lot to do, there's a few things that come to mind for this. This has a lot to do with just being grounded, like spending time, like the first part of the year has been kind of intense, right? And so this is a time of, you've been doing a lot of healing with yourself. So I just see feeling the energy of being really grounded to the earth, connected to God, and just really being in that space of healing for yourself. But also, if you're called to be a healer, then this is a definite validation that you're on the right track with that too. So I feel like for some of you, it's going to be literally a matter of getting some energy work is going to be helpful to continue this. I think the beginning of the year has been a lot to do with letting go, digging up the old. And it's really now as spring begins, coming into this next phase. And so that might be something that's really helpful. I know last week I actually got a raindrop session, which is like essential oils and acupressure. Is my second time getting one of those, and it was a very wonderful way to really just reset myself. So that's an option. And then also, again, if you're called to healing work, then this is a sign to get out there and do it. All right. The next card is Twin Flame. And again, this could be a direct call for those of you who are seeking soulmate relationships and twin flame relationships. The union of that is, it looks like, coming to fruition. I know for a good portion, a lot of people that I know have been on the path of really feeling called to connect with their divine other half. And this is definitely a good sign that this is upon its way. But I also see at the very core of that has so much to do with just the blending of the masculine and feminine energy, finding that balance between the two within yourself is exactly, what is going to call in that level of relationship. It's about that, creating that oneness within yourself as well. So I see this being just a call for balance, for paying attention to being in balance with your own masculine and feminine energies. And it looks like, yeah, love is in the air. Still, it's been something that's been a repeating card coming up the last few months. And Go Now, Serapis Bay. And this is just a real call. Like, again, use your intuition as you go along. But I feel that this is a call to, it's continuing of like letting go of the old. If you're in a relationship, or if you're in an environment like toxic environment, or maybe your workplace, possibly a home, I just see where there's a lot of endings. There's been a catalyst for a lot of change over the first portion of the year so far. And so some people might still be holding on to not quite taking the leap out of a situation that they may know is not exactly healthy or beneficial for them, And I just see where it's just a definite call to action to go forward now with your plans, go forward now with leaving old toxic environments and situations behind. It's like your body is now even more sensitive to energy, right? I work with highly sensitive people and spiritual entrepreneurs, so we're already very attuned to the emotions and the effects of the environment around us and people around us. And so definitely felt like that has even gotten more so, more intense, more there, and that brings a blessing, as well as if we're in environments that are non-supportive, then it will feel even more draining, and it will hold you back. It's kind of a form of holding yourself back, and a fear really of moving forward into that next step of things. So if there's something that or something, something in your environment, whether it's people, friends, location, and you've been contemplating or feeling like the nudge to move forward with something and you haven't, this is, and it could also be birthing a new portion of your business. Like if there's something that you've been holding back on, doing. Now's the time. It's like action. So I feel like there's been a lot of reflecting going on, and now it's like, okay, time to spring forward. We cleaned a lot of the old out, letting go of those remnants with the energy healing in the beginning of the week, grounding into your masculine and feminine, really raising that vibration. Your vibration's already been raising. And now to continue into that next chapter, it's time to go and take action. So it feels like we're moving into fruition, into a time of action as we move forward into the spring. So awesome. All right. Well, that is our reading for the week. I would love to hear any comments below. If you would like to leave a comment, that would be awesome. And come on over to Enlightened Entrepreneurs with Jennifer Gilchrist. We have a beautiful community on Facebook with other like-minded entrepreneurs who are really on the path of supporting and celebrating one another, really using your intuition, your sensitivities as a way to move forward and as a way to really connect and align with your authentic message and voice so that you can really get it out there in the way that I know you're meant to do in your heart. So I look forward to seeing you there. We'll put a link below, and I'll see you next week. Bye.